Rivers, lakes, ponds, and wells are our main sources of fresh water. But what is the main source of water that feeds our rivers, lakes, ponds, and wells? The answer is rains. Rainwater feeds the sources of our rivers. Rainwater also seeps into the ground to recharge our underground water resources. Rainwater is one of the purest forms of water available in nature. However, rainwater is available to us only for a few months in a year. The process of collecting rainwater during the wet season to meet our fresh water requirements in the dry season is called rainwater harvesting. Rainwater harvesting is practiced in India since ancient times. Many ingenious techniques were developed based on local weather conditions and soil types. Let us explore. What are the different methods of rainwater harvesting practiced in India? In Himachal Pradesh and Jammu, in the Western Himalayas, rainwater and water from glaciers is harvested using diversion channels called culls or gulls. These culls can be several kilometers long and run along steep mountain slopes. Water flowing through the culls is collected in reservoir tanks in the villages. Water from these tanks is used for irrigation as and when required. Farmers in Bengal traditionally used inundation channels cut through river embankments at times of floods to irrigate their fields. The flood water that flowed into the fields also carried silt, a natural fertilizer. In some areas of Rajasthan, especially in Jaisalmer, earthen embankments called khadin are built around farms to collect rainwater during the rainy season. This saturates the soil for cultivation. In the semi-arid regions of Rajasthan, earthen check dams called johads are used to collect rainwater flowing down slopes. This water is allowed to percolate into the ground, rising the level of groundwater. A lot of rainwater falls off the roofs of our houses. Don't you think all this water can be used if we can only collect all the raindrops? This is, indeed, done in a good number of houses. One of the most widely used methods of collecting rainwater is rooftop rainwater harvesting. This method is used in many parts of India. In a rooftop rainwater harvesting system, PVC pipes are used to collect rainwater falling on the roof. The water is filtered through sand and bricks and stored in tanks for immediate use. Excess water is diverted to wells where it collects and recharges groundwater. In many parts of Rajasthan, rainwater collected through rooftop harvesting is collected in large underground reservoirs called tankers. The rainwater collected in such tankers is shielded from sunlight and thus remains pure for a long time. People use it as drinking water. With the construction of the Indira Gandhi Canal, water is readily available round the year in western Rajasthan. Thus, the practice of rooftop rainwater harvesting is slowly being abandoned. However, some people still practice it. Around 200 households in Gendatur, a small village in Mysore, Karnataka, have also adopted rooftop rainwater harvesting. At 80% collection efficiency, each household can collect 50,000 litres of rainwater every year for its use. You would think water harvesting is carried out only in areas where water scarcity is common due to scanty rainfall. However, this is not true. For example, Shillong in Meghalaya is close to Cherrapunji and Mawsynram, the wettest places on earth, and still faces water scarcity. Now, almost all households in Shillong use rooftop rainwater harvesting to meet almost 20% of their total requirement of water. Another interesting rainwater harvesting technique used in Meghalaya for centuries is bamboo drip irrigation. Bamboos are split to make shallow channels. A complex network of such bamboo channels is used to divert and carry water from rain-fed springs to the farms. Channel sections in the farm allow the water to drip near the roots of the plants.